You on?
What was that? Was that meant to be? You switching on, was it?
That's right.
You rebooted.
How are we, everybody? Welcome.
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're good?
Yeah. I hope everyone else is good too.
Why wouldn't you be?
That's right.
It's like a shortest day, right? In the summer hemisphere.
It's today's the solstice.
Hemispherical.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Friday episode. Well, it's on every Friday, isn't it?
What episode are we up to?
One of the high ones.
Yes, the latest one. Episode 212.
Is it?
No, I don't know. Welcome, everybody. How are we? Who's in the studio with us today, Beach?
Look at that. You're all coming up. Nids is on.
Nids.
Hello, Nids. Dave White's on.
Nids has been bashing out stuff, getting ready for the vintage bash.
Well, what was it? The top force?
I can't say, don't incriminate him.
Oh, okay.
There's all sorts of action.
Was it a big wig?
Big wigs everywhere.
They're coming up on the figure everywhere, aren't they? Big wigs are a well-loved car.
Very good reason. Who else we got on?
We have Surian. He's watching the cricket.
Surian's going to watch me violate his box.
Not only him, I'm going to get in there too. Thunder Turbine's on.
Oh, sure.
Tony P. Hello, Tony P.
Tony P.
Who's that? Maya Deef. Is that how I pronounce it?
I'm not sure. I can't read it from
there.
There
we go. Oh, Jeff's on.
Jeff's on.
Yep.
Jeff Biggie Biggs.
Oh, look, Surian's
he's up to no good.
It's 2:13 today, so you're close.
2:13.
Yep. Jason Palmer's on. He's just hello. You're one off.
Welcome. I'm always one off. What have we got here?
We've got a car of the week.
Something a little bit more difficult than our previous.
I thought you were just going to say something little.
Well, it's something smaller.
So
I need to know the make, the model, the colour,
the year,
scale, the year,
killer wasps,
and how much it could weigh. How much do you reckon it weighs?
There's
going to be a big variance is the problem with the weight.
What's the variance?
Our scales.
Oh, why? Because it's like it weighs like.
Probably doesn't weigh that much, and our scales are that far.
It's going to
out.
be heavier than 1 gram.
Could be.
I reckon.
It's going to be lighter than 800. That's my guess, and I'm sticking with it.
All right.
What have you got for us today, Beach?
I've got all sorts of things.
What?
What should we start with? Lots of interesting things came up. How about we'll start with this because this is the first one on my stack.
What is it?
Black Aces F18.
What can you tell me about the Black Aces?
It's got a big black ace shape, which looks like an ace of,
And what is that relevant to anything?
Well, it's quite a famous squadron from aircraft carriers. And this particular kit, it's a Hasegawa kit. It comes with a little patch as well. That's a bonus thing in it.
What do you mean a patch?
Yeah, a little woven patch of the aces. I don't know if you can really see.
You can put that on your apron.
I can put that on my cap right there. See? Sew it on. So that's a bonus bit of it.
But you're not really an ace pilot. It's like false advertising.
How do you know?
Well, I know you're a fan of Blockhead Motors.
Yeah.
You've got a hat that tells that.
Yeah. So this is a nice kit from Hasegawa. Hasegawa makes some really good kits. And that's 72nd scale.
What's your favourite scale airplane model?
24 scale.
24s.
Because it's just huge. It's not a lot of choice though, but it's huge.
There you go.
What's your favourite scale?
You heard it here first. Not sure.
Have you got a favourite scale?
No.
No.
I'd say no.
That's the end of it then, isn't it?
Right. I'd say
that's
1 and
it.
I'd say 1 and 144.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, there's the decals. You see the ace tail markings there, squadron markings. So nice. Nice. Well, that's what I've got to show.
That was a slow start.
I'm done.
That was a slow start.
Was it? What do you mean?
Well, if you're into plastic models, I think that's a bit crap.
Is it?
I'm just saying.
What do you mean? What, just showing one thing or just this kit?
Look what I've got.
What do you got? Show me.
Oh,
all right. That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
That's what people come here to see, baby. Look at this, carry on.
So you want me to bring it on a 24 scale plane?
I want you to bring some action. Bring something that goes boom.
I've got some action, but it doesn't do that.
This is an all brand new Traxxas Max / Now, for an in-depth unboxing and stuff, that will be coming over hopefully this week. I did do it, but let's have a brief look. This is exciting. This is an all-new model from Traxxas.
So it looks like a slash, only bigger.
Yeah, what scale is it? Oh, I don't know. I would call it 1/8. 1/8 short course.
I reckon it's 1/7.5.
It's a lot different to the UDR, although believe it or not, the body is actually the same size.
Of a UDR.
Yeah, so it's that size, but it does have full independent front double wishbone suspension, front and rear.
Yep.
And it is heavy duty. And if you know anything about the Traxxas Max that it was based off, mate, that monster truck is unbreakable. So this is going to be like a version of that, but in my mind, better. It's going to be more dynamic.
It's got massive shocks. Massive
shocks. Let's take a look under the hood. Let's pop the hood. What's under your hood?
You've seen.
Oh, geez. Did that shut me up?
Didn't it? It's pretty hard to shut you up.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Well, I just had to be careful because I knew that was going to happen.
There you go. So the transmitter is...
the TQI radio.
Packed.
How cool is that? It's packed in there, in the box.
Inside the body.
TQI radio, that is not all new. That's been around for, 10, 15 years. 2.4 gigahertz is expandable with the Bluetooth link module.
Just shows you how right they got it.
You can pair that to your device, your phone or iPad or whatever, and you can tune it and do stuff from there.
This is a sort of monocoque type chassis, eh?
One rooster. But look how big and squishy it is. I just want to give it a hug. But it's like you, BJ, it's hard in all the right places. Look.
Oh, it is tight.
You are not breaking that. Look at the body mounts. Clipless bodies, as you saw there, and I just whipped in there, whipped the body off.
Yeah, really clever. So they're just locked into these points here.
Four-wheel drive drivetrain, obviously. Really, really good truck. If we go to the overhead, let's have a little poke in.
Let me go wide.
Let's have a little poke.
What are we poking at?
I'm just getting my pointing device.
Yeah. What we got?
Brand new from the 9 Steps range. Pointing device. Check out this. We've got the VXL 6S speed controller.
Yeah,
so it's not 8S like the X Max or whatever, but it's nowhere near as big. But if you put like a Max 6 speed controller in there, I reckon this bad boy can take 8S, no worries. These are super strong, these drivetrains. Got the big Traxxas motor. Funnily enough, there's no cooling fans around the motor. So I think that's a good thing because the cooling fans often give a lot of trouble. Out of the box, I reckon it can do 70 miles an hour, but you have to change the spur gear and stuff. And the spur gear doesn't come in the kit. You know, like a X Max, you get a spur gear and a pinion. This one doesn't. This comes with the one gear set. It does come with some tools.
Well, with the ratio it's got in, it should be doing at least 80 anyway.
Yeah, about 50 miles, I reckon. So 80 k's an hour. It's nothing to be sneezed at.
Well,
even in your high-speed lifestyle. We got the Max Servo. So it does come with the plastic gears in it, but you can get the Metal Gear upgrade and the R version, which is...
so that servo looks bigger than standard, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like an 8-scale servo. Big sucker. Big bag daddy. Yeah. What do you reckon? Impressed? Heavy-duty servo saver.
Yeah, so it's screwed down on ears and also it's reinforced with that top plate.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
No.
Got the really nice battery system. I love that. That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, it's clever.
And for batteries, you can put like 4S or 6S. So you could put two 2S, two 3S, a single 4S, a single 6S. It does come with the series parallel plug here if you do run one battery pack. Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy with that? Does it meet your criteria?
I reckon if you're clever enough, you could probably raise that up and put bigger batteries in it.
Why not?
Because it's screwed from the bottom, right?
Yeah. When you do 8S, put two 4S's in there.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
I'm not saying Traxxas have advised that at all.
No.
But yeah, we've got the big, impact crumple zones. Look at that. Nice, big and rubbery.
Isn't it?
Got the big old wheelie bar at the back there.
Yep.
Oh, Jeff Bigsby having a fit now. At the front as well. Big old rubbery bumper bar.
The size of the shocks, though.
Yeah.
We show off the shocks.
Full 18. That'd be what? 18 mil shocks probably. They're
massive.
big. I think they're bigger than 8 scale. Really big diameter.
They're thicker than my finger.
Well, that's saying something because you've got thick fingers. Beautiful fingers. I've always said you should be a finger model. There you go. Have a look underneath.
Underneath?
Yeah.
Are we allowed?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's got the shock towers act as a workbench. So look at that. You got skid plate.
Oh, they do too. It's totally flat.
You got the skid plate front and rear.
Yes.
So that's quick change because these will wear out. And obviously, like you said, it's monocoque, so you got really modular design. Get the front end off, get the rear end off.
Because that extends all the way down here.
Yeah, how strong is it?
It's all connected.
Mate, that's why these things don't break. You have to be doing something wild.
Even the arms are pretty flexy, yeah?
New belted tires as well, so you don't get heaps of deformation, heaps of ballooning. So it's going to be really stable. And funnily enough, they're sealed, so no air gets in or out.
What do you mean they're sealed? Where's the seal?
It doesn't do that.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't.
No, I'm squeezing it.
Squeeze it harder. See if you can pop it. There you go. I will show you the body. Why I have got it here. You can have a look at.
What are you doing? Look at the insides.
The inner roll cage.
Yeah, I mean,
so there's
they've done it really well, haven't they? This is not a new thing from Traxxas. Look at the inner, I guess you call
skeleton roll cage.
Yeah, that's right. It keeps it all together. And it's also got the what do you call them? Like scuff.
Yeah.
Resistant bumpers on the.
That has got skid plates.
That's it. Skid plates. These things.
Look how easy the body goes on. That's a well-engineered car, no? Just pops on as easy as that. Got the big skid plates, and you've even got air holes because short courses, when you get massive air time, they like kite.
They float, don't they?
They fill up with air and they kite. So they've actually put holes in the body shell to alleviate that, to give it a lot more aerodynamic and jumping performance. So that is the slash. That is the Max Slash.
Oh, it is pretty maximum for the slash, isn't it?
If you're into bashing and that's your thing, you probably can't get a better rig than this at the minute.
It'll handle pretty well too.
Be pretty cool.
Pretty low to the ground.
Pretty cool. Boom. That's how it's done, ladies.
What can I bring up to match that? I don't think I got anything to match that.
Yeah. That car of the week.
Car of the week. Oh, people guessing?
People are guessing. I'm sure they're loving it.
Where is it? I've got some weights and stuff. You're going to have to measure it.
Wait. Oh, of course I am. Of course I am. Let me warm up the valves. Warming up the valves as we speak.
460 grams.
Well, let's see.
I reckon that's a bit high.
Let's see. If I put a brick on there, it could be about that. I could be wrong. I often am.
Is it zeroed off? I always measured it. No, it's way under.
Way
under.
I wouldn't say way
460.
Under. Close.
Oh, it's under a little bit. How about XL Falcon?
It's definitely not an XL Falcon.
Not an XL Falcon, Dave. I've got a scale, 1 to 87.
Yes.
That is correct.
Can confirm.
Jeff has guessed 150 grams. That is incorrect.
It is too heavy.
Ford Falcon XM.
No, it's not an XM.
No XM.
No XM for you.
Thunder Tiger.
I had an Exo Sauce the other day. That was nice.
Not bad, eh?
Good.
Chunky style.
Chunky.
Extra hot.
What have you got for us, Paige?
145 grams. No.
Nah.
88 grams.
No.
Is that a Ford XK?
Yes.
Who said that? Surian's got that.
Surian.
He's watching the cricket and he's worked it out.
Has he? And is it XK Falcon? What year is it? And what colour? And how much? 80. What did they say? 150. 150 is too heavy. 90 is too heavy.
I got a 79.99 grams.
It's over.
That's under, isn't it?
What? 79.99 is over.
Oh, it is over. Yes, it is over.
It's over.
It is over. Sorry.
What
90 grams is over. All right, let's keep moving.
Let's move. Move and groove.
All right. I got nothing to match, so I'm going to bring you the I don't know, something that's not that exciting, but it's sand and mud.
I'm still excited about the prospect of flocking your head.
Well, you can try it with this.
No. What is it?
Because, I mean...
Swamp mud texture. Ooh. Sounds like something I could really get into.
All right, so...
That looks like good ballast. Is that ballast?
So we call that hobby sand, thin, natural color. I don't know if it's thin, but it's...
How's that?
It's sort of medium.
How is that different from sand?
How is it different from sand? Well, sand, like beach sand.
Yes.
Beach sand looks like tiny polished pebbles. This is really rough.
Oh, right.
And you use this for doing landscaping on trains, dioramas, anything. So it gives you that scale texture. And you can get this in all different colors. This is from Green Stuff World.
That'd be really good for doing like a vignette or diorama base.
That's right. So you use this as a base. And you see how you got slightly different textures there? Because you got the fine stuff's gone to the bottom.
Yes.
And then you can mix it up with some mud as well.
Mud? What do you mean mud?
Oh, it's actually a paste in here.
What,
it's
like
like a gritty paste.
No.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Well, you can't see it because it's sealed. Sealed for freshness. See? Don't do that. It'll dry out. And with this stuff, it's really easy to make bases, particularly big dioramas. If you're doing like a huge layout, you don't want to go mixing up your own mud all the time.
Not if you can help it.
Just pull it out of that and just smear it on. All different colors.
Smear.
Get a few of these because the more you got, the more natural it looks because randomness. Natural randomness is what I call it.
You're random.
Not all the time, but yeah.
Often.
And this one is called Swamp Mud.
Swamp mud.
But you can get dark ones,
Yeah.
grey ones.
You know what that
you
is?
can get concrete.
That's a swamp donkey.
Oh, what?
A swamp donkey.
Is there such a thing?
A swamp donkey. Yeah, I've known a few in my time.
Have you? Have you? What do you got now? Show me something that's not as exciting as the last thing you showed.
It's hard because all my stuff is exciting.
Isn't it? You got all the big stuff.
Now, I don't very often grab train stuff.
You very rarely grab train stuff.
But it's got the beach boxes like home.
Oh, you like that?
Yes. Reminded me of home. And
Right.
I opened the box and they're not in there. But nonetheless, young Finley did word me up on what it is.
Excellent. So this is a train set.
A train set from Graham Farish.
Right. So it gives you everything inside.
Can we call it Barkman N scale?
You can, because
We
Graham
can.
Farish is a branding of Bachman. Bachman is better known for the branch line stuff, which is HO scale,
HO.
but this is an N scale. And there's not many
N-scale.
N scale sets around. You know,
No.
if you get Kato, then Kato is all Japanese stuff, right?
Yes.
This is English stuff.
Yes. This is English stuff. South English. And that's why they've got the beach boxes near the beach. South English.
What do you mean? Is it Brighton?
So this is, I don't know the suburb, but yes, I want to say Brighton. It's like Brighton, both Brightons.
Oh,
What have you got there? It's white.
all right. So you got a loco.
So here we have a loco, and it's
So-
a beautiful N-class loco. It's a 260.
260. So you got 2 steering wheels.
2 steering wheels, 6 driving wheels,
Yep.
and O rear wheels.
Oh, rear ones.
Yep.
Okay, and then a tender.
And a tender
Right.
to see the fire goes really strong.
Right.
And that is commonly referred to as the mogul.
As the mogul.
Yeah, the N-class mogul.
So
yeah,
what have we got
and
here?
that was a mixed traffic. So we've got some passenger carriages.
Nice.
And it was built by the SECR.
SECR. Right.
And this train went all the way until the end of steam. So all the way until the mid to late 60s.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yep. And it is in the Southern English green colour.
Right.
So it really pops.
Doesn't it?
Yep. Southern Rails green.
So I've got a nice simple controller right here.
Yes. Got the controller.
Got all the track.
Got a little track.
So it's a little oval because you got some straights here.
Yep.
And then you got your power supply there.
Power supply. Got your track clips. All your bits and pieces.
Right.
So you can effectively walk in and walk out with a train set. Now, you're going to ask me, how much space do I need for that?
How much space do I need for that?
I don't know.
Oh, so that's what you're checking.
know. That, I don't know.
Doesn't it say? It'll say on the back.
Well,
It'll say on the back for
well,
sure.
that's why I'm doing this.
All right. So we've got this thing.
No.
Doesn't it?
Anyway, you need that much space.
Well, the curves are like this, right? So I reckon
It'll fit on a
it'll fit on this table. Absolutely no problem.
Absolutely. Easy. So if you were looking at getting a little N-scale train set, I would look no further than this one.
Really nice because the great thing about steam trains is you got all the conrods and stuff that move around.
Yeah.
Makes it look really interesting.
But I can tell you from my expertise, it doesn't come with the beach boxes.
Doesn't it?
No.
You researched.
Yep.
You could get some, couldn't you?
You could
You
get
just
some.
go to Brighton and like pick one up.
You could make some.
Make some. Out of what?
I'm not sure. You'd have to show me.
Oh, I have to do a tutorial.
Yeah.
All right, I'll walk straight into that one.
You did.
Let's have a look.
Yes.
What do we got?
They must be whipping them into a frenzy. So we know it's a XK Falcon. So who
Yep.
makes that? Is
Who
it
makes an XK Falcon?
Mitsubishi. And what color is it?
No one said yet.
No one said yet.
No. What else we got here?
What have we got here?
Boom, 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 boom.
What?
XP it is not.
It's XK.
25 grams I got.
25 grams
Tony P reckons is a Trabant.
is too low. I do love a Trobby.
You drove one, didn't you?
Yeah, briefly.
At full noise at 50 k's.
Full noise at 50 k's. 3 on the tree.
145 grams.
145 is too heavy.
89 grams.
89 is, what was it? There was a guess there for what? 25. 25 is too low.
Yep.
And
89?
89 is too high.
40.
40 is too high. So we've got 25 to 40.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's come back. What do you got now? Oh,
Gundam Turbine can thank me for that last segment. He inspired me.
Did he? There you go.
Did you see that?
I saw something spin in front of my eyes.
That was a good
That was like magic. It just became an MD2.
MD2, but not just any MD2.
This is a special limited edition one.
Limited edition one-off in blue.
Blue.
Now, if anybody knows Yokomo, they will know that their original sort of colorations when they started touring cars and that sort of stuff, the corporate colors was blue.
It was blue.
And it wasn't Tamir blue. It was Yokomo blue.
That's right.
2 different blues.
Yes.
So.
And they hadn't done blue in a long time. It's been years.
2015, 10 years? 10 years, I think, since the BD5. I don't know drifters. I know touring cars. I think BD5.
So now
BD7.
we've got MD2 available in blue.
Extremely limited edition. And ordinarily, I wouldn't even touch the box.
You've touched it a few times and spun it around.
And licked it.
That was done off camera. Oh, I checked that. It's sharp. So be careful, right?
Guess whose this is?
Mine.
Nope. This is Surian's.
Is it now?
And he gave
it's good to see he's not watching.
He gave me express permission to unbox it.
Because this
is really, really special. So jump onto the top head. Overhead camera there, please.
So
Beach.
MD is Master Drift.
This
is the premium drift chassis that Yokomo makes.
This is not mucking around. This is when you are not afraid. No, a car like this, realistically, without being cheeky, is probably going to owe you about $2,500–3,000 by the time you get it on the track.
Yeah.
On the drift track. And this is a real top-end competition car.
Full carbon.
Carbon. Carbon
CNC machined aluminium.
That's right. That's pretty much the entirety of the kit.
The blue part of it is all the blue aluminium components.
And they're not available as spares. Now, I'm going to take the hobby knife out and try not to scratch them all.
What do you mean?
I can't guarantee that that will be the case.
I thought we were going to sign them with the edge of the blade.
Well, that would be my calling card, wouldn't it?
It would be. Ooh.
Oh, have a look at this. I don't even know what bag I'm ripping into here.
Let's get full. Let's get in a bit tighter, eh?
Have a look at these bulkheads. I'm going to open this bag here. Bag 10, Surian. You can blame me if there's anything missing from this bag. And I will probably laugh.
What are you laughing at? There's a lot of aluminium, isn't it? There's more than I thought. Because we're not even through it all yet.
This is just the first bag. Have a look at that.
Where's this go?
That'll be what?
Is that the back end?
Rear bulkhead, maybe? I'd say with the camber links rear bulkhead.
What are these big things here? To the motor mount.
Yeah.
You've got a high motor mount, right?
Yes.
So these are double machined. See how the chamfer's been added to the...
Not chafed, but chamfered.
Ooh, chafing. All right, so we got that big chunky bit. What do you got?
Another
chunky bit.
Look at that.
That'll be a front end bit, wouldn't it?
And you can it just oozes quality, this alloy. You know, sometimes it can be like
thick, isn't it?
A bit like, even when it's machined and anodized, like it's a bit, I don't know, like the finish is a bit like stipple finished. You know what I mean?
What did you say?
Like stipple finished. This is beautifully machined. Look how...
So that's all CNC'd out of one big chunky bit.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
So that servo mounts. 2-staged anodized.
So servo mount?
I reckon that'll be a servo mount or part of the steering bell crank. But have a look at the Yokomo. So it gets anodized blue, gets machined, and then
lasered.
Lasered in. They're not mucking around. This is the premium stuff.
How shiny is it?
So it is the same geometry and everything like that as the award-winning MD 2.0. This is just the blue version. And I never thought that I would see one out of the box.
What's this? This is bell crank support.
I have no idea. It's lost now. That's what it is. Look at the shocks. I'm not going to open every bag, but look at the shocks. Open every
bag and we'll mix it up.
Shock retainers. The top of the shocks. Look at that. They're all laser etched as well. Absolutely a class build.
Well, these are top parts of the bulkheads.
Yep. Look at that.
Oh, well, that's a steering rack, isn't it?
That is the steering rack.
So the steering rack is in gunmetal, but you've got this.
Brace.
That's
Bulkhead.
in blue. And all the bearings. What's in here?
Oh, well, look at that.
Oh, aren't they? Is that a shock tower thing?
I think so. Looks like a shock tower arm mount.
Wow.
I shan't go any further.
Is that it? Is it?
I shan't go any further
You're not
because.
going to open any more?
Well, we can open them all if you want.
So the shocks, plastic components. You got the bumper and such. We've got.
What do you got?
Oh, that looks like the
Hubs.
The steering bell crank.
Steering hub.
And then we've got some more blue alloy there.
Beautiful gear diff.
I'm coming up to some
and carbon. Look, if it's not blue alloy, look at the carbon in this bad boy.
CVDs in there. Aluminium lower parts of the arms because of carbon fiber arms. Oh, here's the drive bits.
Oh, look at the motor mount. This is going to be a beautiful.
How thick is that carbon chassis?
Chunk of munker.
Is it 3 mil?
2.5, I'd say.
That looks 3 mil to me.
Could be. I could be 0.5 mil out.
Wow.
Beautiful.
And then you got big carbon top plate.
Top deck. Top deck, not like the chocolate. Oh, I could
do you like that, do you?
I could do with a chocolate.
Top deck's a bit sweet for me.
Yeah, most things are too sweet for you.
What are you trying to say?
Fine.
How good is it? I want to start building it.
You should. Should be a challenge.
A challenge for who?
You. To build it and take it apart and then send it back to the... build it, take photos and send it to him.
Oh, how did this all go together?
I'm not sure.
All right.
That's later Brett's problem.
Is it?
Yep.
All right.
That's an issue for later Brett.
All right. It's a bit bulgy, but you'll fix it. You'll fix it.
Thank you very much for letting us violate your box.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's not often you get to see the insides of one of these because they're so special. You don't want to touch them.
No, very limited. There's only 2 that came into Australia, and 6 came into Australia, and that is the very last one. And it's sold to our friend. We'll get to have a look in there.
That's it.
Car of the week.
Oh, we're going back to that.
Go back or go forward, whichever way you look at it.
Where was it up to? 40 grams.
25 and 40.
Okay.
And no colours.
50 grams.
Did Syrian see me get in his car yet or not?
Oh, I don't know. Well, you said something here. Bachman is the parent.
Bachman is the parent.
Rain has set in. Australia is well ahead. Oh, look, see, he's multitasking. He's talking about cricket as well.
And he's probably at work. He's got it all going on.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Scott Rawlings here, my sexy boys. He's got a different handle.
Oh, don't worry about his handle.
Hijinks 265. Remember that one?
He's got more. Yeah, that's Carnage. He's got more handles than you could.
He said Ford.
Ford. It is Ford.
It is Ford. Okay, so he's being used for it.
It is a Ford, and it is. I don't think it's Scott.
You don't think it's him?
I don't think it's the Scott Rawlings we know.
Oh.
There's been no mention of Nuggets.
No. Claremont Showgrounds.
Claremont
so that's what Surian just yelled out.
Well, that's a thing.
Is that where they are?
Who knows?
34. That'll be grams, I reckon.
34 grams.
Is that too high?
That's too heavy.
Oh, that's too high.
That's too heavy. So 25 and 34.
Let's
go to the next segment, Beach.
Oh, next segment. Gee, these are coming on thick and fast.
That's how I like it.
Do you?
I love it. Thick and fast. When they come in, interaction.
What do you got there in your Rubik's transmitter bag? Is there a transmitter in there?
There is.
Is there?
Well, I just gave it away, didn't I?
You did.
There definitely is a transmitter
going on there.
This is a special transmitter. This is a Belongda.
What?
Belongda.
Who's a Belongda?
Belongda, Brett. Yes. That's a new Futaba, Belongda.
This is a limited edition one.
This is
super duper special carbon
And this
handle.
isn't just about, No, but these are available now. We've got these as a spare part. That's why I've bought it out. Let's go to Overhead Town and show people what we're up to. These are now available. We have these in as a spare part, these handles. And these will go on 3PV, 4PX, 7PX, 10PX.
Oh, is it?
10
Well, the same mounting, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
they all
realize that.
have I think they all have the same mounting.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know about the 3PB, but definitely the 4PX onwards does have the same mounting for that.
Very nice.
It is very nice. Bit of protection, bit of grab handle, and I like it because it goes in my Rubik's bag, and I know that it's safe as houses.
Yes.
But what do you need? This radio actually didn't come with receivers, and I was a little bit.
The limited edition doesn't because it's got all the bling on it.
And I didn't get and at the time we didn't have any receivers.
Right.
But guess what?
Do you have some now? Is that what you're trying to say?
This is what I'm saying.
Because that wasn't obvious.
This is what I'm saying. We have receivers. And for the 10PX and the 10PX LE, there's a special receiver because it uses a new protocol communication, F4G.
But this will still talk to the old ones too, right?
We'll talk to the old ones.
But if you want the premium fastest performance, you get these ones, right?
The fastest performance and some of the features, yeah, you definitely need this one. And I love this receiver. So let's have a look at the 4 series receiver versus a 3 series receiver.
It's something furry, yeah. Get rid of that.
That's just me in general.
There you go. So this is all integral. It's got the upright antenna.
Yes. And that was, now have a look at the size difference.
So there's a fair size difference there. So what's this one? This is the previous protocol one, is it?
That's the previous protocol one.
Right. And
this is the previous highest spec one. So if you had a 7PX, it came with this one, the 334 SBS-E.
Okay,
and that's,
so
these are both electric versions. So this one here has the antenna inbuilt in this little case.
And this one's got the external
one. And this one has a little, but you put a little dunga. Right. That's the technical term.
The dunga.
The dunga. But yeah, you can see the size difference between the 2 receivers in the generations.
Yeah, it's a fair bit smaller. I mean, this does stick up a little bit, but I mean, that fits into...
But what I like to do is I like to mount it on the side like that, and then it holds the wires. You mount it like that and have all the wires. So if you have
like that, so the wire's going underneath it?
Yeah.
Ah, like a wire keeper.
Sort of. It's a really neat install.
Right.
Really nice.
Right, and that's enough space for it to hold on tight.
Yes. Yes, even in a buggy. Yes.
Right. You never had it come loose? Never ever?
No.
You're not gluing it on? Just double-sided tape?
Double-sided tape.
Right. Well, I guess they are pretty light.
They're very light.
And I guess with the wires there, they'll be holding it in place too.
Absolutely. So we do have, anyway, the moral of the story is we do have a fresh stock of not only the Mac Daddy receiver, but we have all the receivers and stuff back in stock.
We've got radios as well, but not limited editions. Limited editions are all gone now, aren't they?
Yeah, that was just a one-time.
They were very limited.
That was limited. That was a one-time deal.
Yeah.
But what we do have, go in the front one.
Oh, what do you got there? You got box lots of stuff.
What's that one say?
I don't know, I can't read it.
4 p.m.
Oh, 4 p.m.'s are back.
4 p.m. plus.
Yep.
This is the most popular radio, I think, that we sell for competition use.
Yep.
And the beauty about this one is it comes with 2 receivers.
Yes.
And it comes with 2 of these, the 334 SBS receivers. So it comes with 2 of them. So it's really good if you're an established racer or you get into competition.
Yep.
Because the receivers are $100-ish. So when you get 2 in there, it actually makes the radio really good value. The next step down in specification is the 3PV.
Yeah.
And that's nothing to be sneezed at. And I love the 3PV.
I've used your 3PV.
And Tristan, everybody's using my 3PV. And it's a really good, hardy radio. Just because it's their, like, what I call their entry-level competition stuff, it's still really good and really functional. Has everything you need.
Yep.
The menu is a little bit harder to use, say, than this one. But it does have all the 10 model memory, has all your steering curves, exponentials, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, with this one, you start to get channel mixing, 20 model memories, that sort of stuff. So you get a lot more features and the menu is easy to use.
But if you're doing just really simple racing.
If you're doing simple racing or you're doing it off-road or you're starting or you've got kids using your radio, there's no shame in having a 3PV. But all these radios and all these hardware is all really, really good and I love it. I'm a Futaba fanboy.
Aren't you?
Let me take that away.
For a long time.
I'm going to put that in there before you do something silly.
What am I going to do to it?
Lives in here. When it's in here, I've got a blood pressure issue, as we all know.
Yes.
It's down 5 points when it's in there.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's medicinal. The Rubik's World.
What will happen if we put that into another Rubik's bag?
Oh,
would that be even better?
I'd be done. I'd fall asleep. There we go.
Excellent.
So Futaba is back in. Get amongst it. Some good, really good radios.
All right.
Car. Car.
We got 30 grams.
Yes. Who guessed that?
Needle juice.
Needle juice. You are the winner, Sunshine Lollipops.
All right, Needle juice got that one. What else we got here?
Needle juice did definitely win that one.
We've got
putting these away.
Hijinks 265.
Yes.
Says my MS1 that you played with still smells funny.
Yep. Well, we unboxed Scotty's one as well. Remember? We took no prisoners when we unboxed that.
But why does the car need to smell stuff?
Well, they have noses. They have feelings.
I knew they had feelings. I didn't know they had noses.
Yeah.
Right.
All the boxes that come out of Hearns Hobbies smell lovely.
Don't they?
Yep.
Don't they?
I pride myself on it.
What have we got here?
30 grams. So we know it's 30 grams. We know it's a Ford and it's an XK Falcon. What year is it? What color is it? Come on, guys. All right, Paige. What have you got?
I'm just catching up on what Serene was saying to us, and he was saying live what we were picking up before. What are you slapping? You're slapping the free thing. What is this?
It's not free. It's like $24.
Well, it is like $24, but we are offering these for free.
What?
For online orders that are over $150.
If you order something over $150 online, you get a thank you gift from lovely people at Hearns Hobbies.
That's right. By
way of a 9-steps cutting mat.
That's right.
What could I possibly use a cutting mat for?
Use it for everything.
Other than chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets?
I cut my chicken on there.
You told me that, and I thought you were joking. No, you can use it in the kitchen. You use it in the workroom. You use it for models. You use it for RC.
I don't put it in the dishwasher. I haven't tried.
I think it'll survive a dishwasher. The printing might not, but I think the actual mat would. So a cutting mat, this is A4 size.
A4.
Really handy size. You can get bigger ones, but I find this really useful. I've actually got multiple cutting mats.
You would. You're a cutting mat maniac.
Because you can put all your models that you're working on.
Yes.
Okay, so when I'm building stuff, I like to have the printed side up.
Why?
Because quite often I'll measure off tape and things because I'll be taping off stuff.
Do you measure?
So you can do a rough measure just with this.
I like the angles.
You like the angles?
I like
we've got the angles too, right? So if you need to
angles.
cut angles, all the angles are marked as well. So you've got 10, 20, 30, 45, 60, 80, and 90.
And 90.
This bit is 90, right?
90.
It's 90 degrees.
And 360.
360. Well, over here you got
360,
baby.
baby.
360. All right. You love doing your 360, don't you? So these are all measured out in centimeters. Got a good knife.
Show me more.
This is what I do quite often. If I was masking stuff.
You always wear a mask on Fridays.
It's not always on Fridays.
Friday nights.
Oh, nights.
Mask and heels.
Yeah. That's right. So you get a bit of tape.
Oh,
pull that off.
I love the way you tear it. Oh,
did you like that?
Precision.
All right.
Precision.
So this is what I tend to do. So if you're masking stuff, like you're masking RC bodies or you're masking up like a plastic model kit, put your tape on here, just gently, rub it on like that. And then if I need strips.
Strips? Yeah. Like chicken strips?
Yeah. And if I don't need them like perfect, I'll go here. So just say I want them in centimeter here. Just put on a knife and just follow the line. Like that.
Yep.
And if I want it half, well, they're marked in half centimeters there too. So just go like this.
Is it actually marked in centimeters?
This is full, yeah, centimeters. Yeah.
And do you know what I love about this, Matt?
What?
Is it somewhat self-healing?
It is self-healing.
I wish I was self-healing.
So there you go.
I would have been bleeding by now.
Would you?
No, I am self-healing. I do heal up.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't that sharp.
Well, you told me it was sharp.
It looked sharp before.
Are you saying that I blunted it?
That was sharp then. Like so.
Cutting mat, but you can do more than that.
No, you can do more than that. So quite often I'll do like scratch building as well. So cutting plastics and stuff. If you're doing angles. Are you
going to cut something?
Didn't mean that.
I've put you on the spot.
Mate, you pulled that out of somewhere, didn't you? But even something like that, let's bring it back, all right? Since you brought it, you've introduced this character to everyone now, right?
Yes.
And when you're working with models, I mean, you don't want to cut your table, right? Because you might be trimming stuff.
And then gets upset.
So you trim stuff like this.
That's quite a sprue you're trying to trim off. That's a mounting tab. I wouldn't do that.
Well,
That's never going
no more mounting tabs there now, is there? And so you always end up with the blade going in. But That's saving your table surface.
Or your
Isn't
pit
it?
mat.
Or
Good,
your pit mat.
You know, they're good to solder on too.
You can solder on these too, yes. Yes. So
It's not like soldering on glass.
No.
Because I also have a glass one that I solder on.
Yes.
But it does, as opposed to a neoprene pit mat,
Yes.
which gets embedded quickly and there for life.
Yes.
This one, it does. You just sort of flex it and it peels away.
That's right. I mean, it will melt if you put the iron onto it.
Yeah,
but
don't
anything
do that.
that drops onto
I'm
it,
not
any
saying,
solder that
I'm not
drops
saying you do that.
on. Well, just
bloody hell, not for
just being-
soldering.
just
Not
being
plastic, not
clear.
plastic, not plastic welding.
No,
Just saying it saves Nan's tea towel.
that's right. And the great thing about these is they've got a matte finish on them because you can get like really smooth, shiny ones.
No,
The matte
BJ.
ones have got
no
more,
BJ.
more
The
traction.
great thing about this is you get one of these as a gift from us if you spend over $150
Oh,
online.
yes, yes.
That's the great thing.
And you use it both sides too. So this side is plain. Okay, so great thing is when you're painting and stuff.
It's the BJ
It's
of
good to have-
padding mutts. You can use
do
both
this,
sides.
and you get paint on this.
There you
doesn't matter.
go.
And you can wipe it clean. And then
Wipe
on
it
this
clean.
side, if you need to measure anything, you got all your measurements there.
I'm done.
So this is 3-layer.
What do you mean 3-layer?
So it's got 2 hard layers and a cushioning layer on the inside.
Cushion.
And this is eco plastic.
Environmental. So it's good for the penguins.
Well, penguins need to cut stuff too, you know. I was going to clean something off. It all blew off.
There you go.
All right. So yeah, online orders over $150.
How long is that going for?
1 month. Started yesterday.
So that would be the 20th
Of
of
July.
July. Just so we can, yeah. Because if
I was
you
looking
watch
at the
this,
shape of your mouth.
because if
You
you-
weren't going to say July, were you?
no, because if you watch this in August,
That's
you
right.
could call up and say, "Hey,
I didn't get it.
didn't get it. Where's
That's
my
right.
mat?"
That's right. Oh, what else do we need to know? We need to get colors and stuff.
So
Right, let
no-
us slowly go through
Ford
this again.
Falcon XK, 30 grams. I need the color.
Where are we? Where are we?
No, that's it.
I'm looking for some more details on the car.
Now I would like to talk about
The Ford color. I got a Ford color.
what?
Acacia yellow.
Yes.
That's
Who said-
Nids.
Nids
Nids
is on
got
fire. Nids is.
acacia yellow.
I think Nids is just googling this.
Is he? He doesn't do that.
Next, he's going to say it's a road rager.
He says like the yellow icing on Walker's Donuts. Oh, that's true.
Ooh, like the yellow Walker's box.
You've got something brand spanking new.
Spanking.
What is it?
It is the Narrative Gundam C-Packs. It's not like a sleep apnea machine. I said C-Packs.
It looks like a unicorn.
From the Vercar studio.
So
Yeah.
Vercar is a series
The series.
of, I guess it's like reimagined Gundam with a different aesthetic.
And this one here, let's go to the overhead view.
We got overheads.
Yes. You have to pull right out.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Well, somebody wanted the table high. A bit of glare. Look at it. It's a thing of beauty. It's got a presence, doesn't it?
So it's got all these bits which are reminiscent of the
And
unicorn.
it comes with the plane.
It's got a plane in
It
it.
comes with the plane.
Oh.
Well, commonly referred to as a core fighter.
Right. So that means the pilot's in there and can escape at any time.
I'm not sure.
I reckon.
Well, but yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Comes with the core fighter, and it comes with the Psycho frame.
Oh.
Is that right?
So you got, this is the standard frame and then you
Yes.
got all the other stuff on it.
Psycho frame. That's right.
Right.
Maybe that's the C-Packs.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I like the color palette, but we won't know unless we go box diving.
Yeah, open it up.
Let's go.
I reckon
What?
I've seen some of these lit up with LEDs. They look awesome.
I reckon you should do that.
Do what?
Light one up.
Get fully lit.
Light one up for me, baby.
So look at the red there. That's transparent, and it's like this
Blu-ray.
glowy pink. So you
Isn't
put
it
lights
cool?
behind that. That'll be awesome.
That is so cool. I love the color palette. This is a cool Gundam. This is a Gundam that I could get to
Does it
know.
have water slide decals?
Yes. Water slide decals, my friend.
Nice.
Does that mean you don't have to cut them out?
You still cut them out, but you put them in water, and when you put them on, they're really smooth, like flat.
What do you mean you have to cut them out?
Yeah, you cut each one out because if you put the whole lot into water, they all come loose and they'll be everywhere. Like little guppies.
Yeah, but you just you just cut it out roughly, right? And just put it in.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
slide it
yeah.
off. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you
don't-
meant?
Yeah, you don't like
Oh.
cut it out like guppies. You're a guppy. Not sure.
That's strange, isn't it?
Nice grey. I don't know. It's like a primer grey. I don't know. It's not. It's a real like warm grey. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, it's a bit darker than an off-white,
look how
isn't it?
tonal it is.
Yeah, it's great. And
It's
then you
so
got
tonal.
the contrast, massive contrast.
What else have we got any further?
So really complicated
More grace.
frame. Because the frame is half the enjoyment of building it.
So brand new narrative Gundam.
C-Packs. The car.
That's all I've got to say about that.
Was it? There you go.
Thank you, mother, for the rabbits. There you go.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
MG mug narrative Gundam.
That's right. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm on fire today.
What else we got here?
That's
What
it.
else do we need to know about this thing? Oh, we've got a year here. Craig Jones says 1958. Is that early?
I can't confirm. I don't know. I was hoping that. Is that it?
Oh, no.
What else you got today?
I've got stuff. I've got more
You've got
stuff.
stuff.
I've got stuff. I got a quick build, modern. That's a London bus, isn't it?
It's definitely a London bus. Volvo.
So the quick build stuff from Airfix is a bit like Sluben, a bit like Lego.
Is it?
Yeah. Have you seen it before? Let's open this up. Oh, this is one of these childproof ones. There we go.
Oh,
Lucky I'm not a child.
I had no chance.
There we go. Super chunky.
One bag wonder.
That's it. So for the kids at the beginning, want to get into kits. I mean, this has got quite a few more bits than a regular quick build.
Yes.
But after you put it together, it actually looks really nice. It's actually got all these organic shapes to it.
So you don't need nippers, you don't need glues.
No, just all presses
don't need
together.
cements.
That's right.
Stickers included.
Yep. There you go.
You like that?
I like that. Looks cool.
Goes.
It's going to Oxford Circus.
Yes.
You like going to the circus, don't you?
Well, they're still trying to catch me since I escaped.
Oh, did you run away from the circus?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. You didn't
Yes.
tell me that bit.
I wouldn't.
Is there a reward for your return?
I don't know.
Oh, if there is, I'll call them up.
I don't know.
Not sure about that.
I don't know, but the short little fellow still got a limp.
How short?
The short little, that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds like it was a bit of a saga.
There was a horrible accident where
Was
the
there?
clown and the postie bike, it all went wrong.
That sounds really
It was fruity.
tragic.
It was.
That's it.
I'm
You
okay.
don't want to talk too much about it. No.
Don't incriminate myself. I've said too much. You know me.
There you go.
I've
That's
already
a bus.
said too much.
What else we got? You got anything else? You're done.
I've just got one thing to talk about my weekend. And that's
Oh,
it.
really?
Yep.
What have I got to show? Look. This is a bit of a trick because you can't see it.
Oh.
Can you see it?
I can see the box.
It's the Invisible Man.
Wouldn't be a fantastic unboxing, would it? It's not empty though, is it?
There's something in there. You just can't see it.
There's stuff in there.
That's right. Invisible Man, bit of a classic.
In what regard?
It's old school.
I've never
Old
heard
character.
of it. I think it's new.
You haven't heard of the Invisible Man before. That's because you haven't seen him.
That's true.
Oh, walk straight into that one.
That's right.
Well, there you go. So here's the Invisible Man. This is like
Yes.
a pretty classic H.G. Wells character. It's been in movies and stuff.
If you're an invisible man, why would you wear clothes?
So that you'll become visible.
Why would
Obvious.
you? Right.
Isn't that so people know where you're coming from?
I wouldn't want him to know.
Oh,
When
well,
a
that's when
snake-
you see him take it all off.
Does he?
Yeah, when he's full birthday suit, you can't see anything.
That's
No?
odd.
Yeah. All right, you can take that away now. All right, that's sealed up. I'm not open to that.
You've made me feel dirty.
Have I?
You've talked about birthday suits.
Have I?
Always, when you show stuff, it's always got nudity in it.
Does not. Is there anything nude about this? Maybe the naked animal.
I was going to say, the pig's looking a bit worse for wear.
Isn't it?
Probably not one that would be popular with the vegans.
Why not?
Well, I'm just saying that
What's the offensive bit?
the moustache.
It looks like your moustache.
That's right.
People probably can't see it from there. But look. Here we go. We've got our butchers. This is a mini arts kit.
Part of a diorama.
35th scale.
35th scale butchers.
That's right.
That is a 1-to-1 moustache.
Isn't it? There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
You
who's the winner here?
You could dust a fair old cookie with that one.
Couldn't you?
Yeah.
There's a dude here carrying, I don't know, that's probably half a cow. Is it? No, that's a small cow, yeah?
Tonight's dinner.
Is it? And then we got leftover bits right there.
Bit of piggus.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Butchers.
Butchers.
And moustache.
What do you got going on this weekend? Where are you going today?
I got stuff.
Have you got stuff?
I've got stuff.
What stuff you got?
That looks oddly cool. Is it just me? It just looks
Well, you're talking about all the nuts on the wheels.
This, my friend, is a Tamir TT1. A thoroughbred racing machine, if ever I had saw one.
They get around the track.
They get around the track. This car was last year's at the Bendigo Easter Fair back in April.
Mm-hmm.
And how much fun did it?
It was airborne most of the time.
We did like to put it in the ramp round, and it actually was competitive in the 21.5 class.
Yes.
Believe it or not. A little bit slow on the straight, but good in the corners. But let's pop off the hood. And the reason that the wheels look funny is because they're Tamir truck wheels. And that's just me just having a laugh. I actually want to see what it's like. So I am actually going to Geelong tonight. Geelong Radio Control Car Club races.
Indoor.
Yeah, indoor.
Mm.
In Melbourne, you can be really hard pushed to get a race event in because the weather is quite inclement and it's quite cold. That said, it will be cold tonight, but nonetheless, the action on track will be hot.
Hot action.
I would have loved to take the RS 1.0, but I've actually palmed that out to one of our resident race drivers, Tommy Huggins, to put it through his paces when he doesn't want to wear out his MS 1.0. So in the meantime, something a bit ad hoc, I thought I'd just break out the old Tamir TT and go racing.
Why not?
That's all you need. Taking 4 batteries, I'm taking the car, taking a transmitter, and we are done. So let's have a quick look at the overhead and have a look at the basic architecture of the TT1. So, and it's the same platform as the truck. I know that because I just changed the body posts. I didn't bother changing the wheels. I changed the body post to put on the touring car body. Has a top deck, which is really good. It has a 4-drive transmission, what we call open diffs. So they're not fluid filled or adjustable in any way, but they are differentials. There's gears, bevel gears in there.
Yep.
All lock, doesn't have shocks, no. Has spring retainers. And they're really good to go racing. So most TT1 kits, if they're in touring cars, they're like $200 per kit. So you can get something and take it. It doesn't have to be on the track. You can go to the track when it's not a race day in general and just go around and circulate. And they will get you into the hobby. And I like about it because you can just have them sitting around for 6 months, charge your batteries and go. And that's exactly what I'm doing tonight. Go to the front one. And that's exactly what I'm doing tonight. Go and hang out with some mates. Go and have a bit of a club race. Yeah. Like I said, it's not the most thrilling drive in the world, but it doesn't mean you can't have fun.
Well, there's no maintenance on these when you're racing.
Nah, there's nothing to break.
You charge up the battery, you put it in there, you drive around.
That's right. Even the battery, you can go 3 races or something like without even. It's got the 9 steps 4200 lipo in there. So it's a $70 battery, right?
It just keeps going.
Goes 3 races. It takes like 700 milliamps out of for the race. It takes no power. You're not allowed to modify them. You're not allowed to do anything. It's got bearings and that's it. So that's where I'm going tonight. If you are able to come past, say hello, get down there, get your entry in, have some fun. Say hello.
That's what it's all about.
That's right.
Yes.
So look out for updates. I'll put take some photos and do some updates as the night or the day goes on.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
What can you tell me?
What can I tell you?
Go to the overhead. Let's take a closer look as we say goodbye to episode 213.
Let's see. Mr. Tony P. Invisible Man model sounds like a bit dodgy.
Dodgy. That's
Is
right.
it just an empty box? It's not an empty box because it shook it. It's probably full of rubble.
I did definitely shake it, didn't it? Ooh,
that's right.
Look
what color do we paint the Invisible Man? I don't know.
It's a bit subjective, isn't it?
Probably clear coat.
Clear coat.
Yep.
I reckon you'd do it in Humbrol varnish. That would be the perfect product.
And then it'll look yellow.
Let's break it.
Well, you say that because you don't know.
No.
Humbrol yellow is known to come out yellow.
Humbrol clear.
It's a polyurethane. It's very yellow.
Good. That's exactly what you'd be looking for.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
So it's easy to see.
Yes.
Ah, is that what you meant?
Yes.
It's tinted. It's almost like getting a suntan.
1/87 scale road rages XK. And I like that somebody did guess. Oh, where are you going?
I'm trying to get it sharp.
It's hard because I'm moving around the depth. But have a look at that. It's really good. These are designed for your model railway, aren't they, Beach?
They are for HO.
HO scale.
Yeah. So you build
It's
your little
really
layout,
good
put
that they
those
do.
around the place.
Especially if you're doing Australian stuff.
Mm.
Because there's not a lot of Australian content. There we
No.
go. All done.
For a little car, there's a lot in it.
And with the plinth, it does in fact weigh 80 grams.
80 grams.
80, 30.
Spot.
30 grams. 30 grams.
3 and 8, they look similar.
They probably think I'm lying now. I wouldn't believe me. Would you believe me?
Oh, I don't know. You're a bit dodgy.
A bit dodgy.
A lot dodgy.
Maximum dodginess. If I move it over here, there you go.
Oh, yeah, it is 30.
30.
There you go. There you
30
go.
grams on the scientific
So you weren't
scale.
lying out at all, were you?
No. Thank you very much, guys. That was an awesome episode.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. If you spend over 150 bucks.
Yep. You get a free 9 steps, A4 size.
Yep, cutting mat until the 20th of July.
That's right.
We got the awesome Traxxas Max Slash.
Yes.
That thing is epic.
Yes.
Got some goodies, got some Futaba goodies.
We got so much Gundam.
Models.
You wouldn't even believe this is more than we've ever had before Christmas.
Gundam Bonanza.
That's right. Including all those new things.
Good, just in time for school holidays.
That's right.
Get
That's
amongst
right.
it. Get amongst it, people.
So that's been another Friday Live from Hearns Hobbies in Melbourne, Australia.
That's right. I'm Brett.
I'm BJ.
And thanks for watching.
See you next time.